I think it's definitely going to be close. I mean, he was moving around well today, throwing the ball well. This week we've really pushed him towards more of 100% reps to see what he can do. Make sure that his foot's where it needs to be, and I'm anxious to see, when we get to game time, if he'll be ready to go or not. But he played like I thought he would. I mean, he took care of the football, called the plays, organized guys at the line of scrimmage, got the ball where it needed to be. The stage wasn't too big for him. It wasn't too fast for him. So it was good to see him go out there and execute and take care of the football.
Marcus, a couple for you. One, on the two-point conversion, how much input did you have into that, either from calling it or from designing it?
0. But it was beautifully executed. When I watched it Sunday, I was like, we need to have that play in. That was blocked better than any run play we blocked all night. It was great.
And second,
who did you say?
Zaquandre.
Okay. I know him as Z. When you said Quan, I was like, oh, my Lord, I don't know one of my players. Just like I've told everybody, I mean, since spring ball, he hasn't missed a rep. Like we said last week, we have to earn the right to even have that conversation. We have to win a lot more games before we're even in a situation to even compare Group of 5, Power 5. We know that this is going to be one of the hardest games that coaches, players have ever been in. The environment is going to be electric. Just confidence. We have to believe that we can do certain things. I think just the way that we carry ourselves out on the field, the way that we break in and out of the huddle, utilize our tempos, go from point A to point B, the body language, the energy. We have to believe that we can be a good offense. The person who is most productive is going to play, and the person that practices the best during the week is going to play. Never happy. All I can see is, my wife's like, you just won the game, but all I see is just the 5 or 6 calls that maybe I didn't like or didn't flow, and just it eats me up.
Marcus, what was your reaction to Jordan Birch running downfield with that pick 6?
I said he should be a tight end.
It's one of those great East Coast environments on this side of the country. East Carolina's a great place to go play football. Far as atmosphere and fans and all that good old stuff, you have to respect that, and we'll make sure our guys have a healthy respect for their program. They obviously rely a lot on they have a big offensive line. They rely a lot on their quarterback, who was a big-time recruit. At NC State, we wanted him, and then, obviously he decided to stay home. They have 2 really good running backs, 47, 25, are really good players. Wide receivers have always been a thing for East Carolina. It's a highly skilled football unit that plays fast, they play hard. Yep. I would say Coach Beamer kind of sets that tone. We all believe in, if you come in the defensive staff room, the very first thing on my board is the defensive policy is 1. It says defensive staff policy is 1. It says celebrate all wins. They're hard to get at this level in college football. So we celebrate the win for 24 hours, then we flush it, and we move on to the next opponent. They were able to bring training camp, spring ball focus into a live environment and a scrimmage against our offense, bring it to the game on a Saturday at a higher stakes, and I was proud of that. Yep, Debo's a guy that you really don't have to keep locked in, so I texted him congratulations after I saw it late. I was about 5 hours late, so I hope he didn't feel bad, but when I saw it, that's when I realized it, and he just told me, he said, Coach, keep being hard on me, keep pushing me. I said, brother, I'm proud of you. You're going to be a good player here. Just continue to work, and that's him. So there's not a lot. You don't have to push Debo Williams to – far as work and just continue the development as a football coach. Not really. We knew going into this thing that it was going to be a DB by committee type of thing, just because of all the guys that they lost last year, trying to develop everyone. So the focus is right now is get as many guys as we can, get as many fresh legs to cover bodies as we can.
And you have R.J. Roderick available to you this weekend. You think he'll start?
Yes, R.J. will be out there for sure. Yeah, definitely a guy you can rely on is Jalen Foster. He's one of our smarter IQ football players we have back there. He understands things before they happen.
How do you just sort of grade and assess yourself as a coordinator?
To me, it's like the way I actually assess it is that at the end of the day, did I get the calls in on time? Did we have the right personnel on the field? Did we do a good job as a defense of just communicating on the headsets? Did I make the right call based on the situation? Those kind of things. When I go home at night, I lay down, I say, all right, I got all that stuff out on time. I didn't have the players looking at me what plays. There was no hurry up. So kind of graded off that. The scoreboard part that's the bonus. That's the extra stuff. But as far as just operating as a coordinator and as a defensive staff, sideline adjustments, are we doing those things? Yeah, so that's kind of